Hello everybody, welcome. I'm Richard and today marks the end of an era. As you'll know, this is my Porsche Taycan and today we're going to unwrap this car. These graphics have been on the car since I had it. They were put on when it was nearly new by the first owner. I've had this car over a year, and if you want to see a review of what I think of this car after over a year of ownership, there's another video on that. But today we're going to unwrap this car. This is a vinyl print that we should be able to just peel off and reveal some nice original fresh paintwork underneath. Hopefully it's kept the car protected from any stone chips and such like. But let's film it, let's see exactly what happens. What's it like to unwrap a car? And it's a bit of a sad day. It's obviously a very distinctive wrap. It's been great for getting attention for the business, and you drive us up the motorway and you'll see people smiling, and we've taken this to many shows over the last year and a half, and it's been good fun, great for attention, great for marketing for the business, but I've got to get more serious about selling this car now as I invest for some solar insulation for the roof of our warehouse here to run these lights and charge cars and run the offices and such like, and that's a fairly big investment. So unfortunately, I'm getting more serious about selling this car, and to really appeal to the mass market, I've got to unwrap it and have it original. We have had it advertised with this wrap, but it's often quite difficult to sell a wrap car. It is especially quite extreme, isn't it? So it should be white underneath. Hopefully it's all good. Let's just see how it goes. So it should be a fairly simple process to do it. I'm actually going to be out of the office for a bit today, so when I come back later, it's probably going to look quite different. It's been well done originally. It's very well tucked in. It hasn't peeled anywhere at all. There is a bit of damage to the wrap in a couple of places, like down here when we had some other stickers on the car. It's had various stickers on top of this over the last few months as well, and as we've taken them off, there's a bit of damage to there anyway. And I guess we've got to loosen the bumpers a little bit potentially because it's tucked right in. When it was originally fitted, they did a good job of it, to be fair. It has lasted really well. I'm just hoping underneath it's all good, this all comes off nicely and the original paintwork can be polished up to perfection, but this is it. It is a bit of an end of an era, isn't it? The Martini Porsche Taycan. It's been famous, it's quite well known, but this is the last time we'll see it. Yeah, sad times. So here we are, this is the finished article, the back to the original paintwork. It looks really good, doesn't it? Actually, it all came off, no problem at all, and it's protected the paint really well. As you'd expect, this paint's been covered since it was very nearly new. All it's revealed really is one kind of stone chip here, which is obviously a bigger stone has gone through the wrap. Probably would have been a lot worse without it, so we'll just touch that one in easily. But the rest of it's come back nicely. It was quite a fiddly process. It did take a while. There's a few people on it for a day, and then the second day just kind of cleaning bits up as well. We did have to dismantle quite a bit. And that's just testament to the fact that the wrap was done really well. It was actually not done by us. We can do some vehicle wrapping, we have done, but it was done before I got the car. And they had done a good job, to be fair, and it was all tucked in very well. And we did have to remove the bumper to separate this plastic panel out to remove the wrap from behind that, and a few things like that. So there was a bit of dismantling, which was hard to watch, but fairly simple stuff, actually. The bumpers come off quite quickly, and we were able to do it. I think especially the bonnet was probably the hardest bit. What we did, and you'll see in the video in a minute, that we use a heat gun to get a bit of warmth in it and then peel the layers back. But I think especially the bonnet, partly because you're reaching across, was really hard to do. It was really stuck down well because probably the heat and the sun on the bonnet especially. The wings and the doors not so bad. And then the spoiler was the hardest bit actually. That's because that's plastic and you can't really heat it up and build heat into the bodywork there to make it easier to peel away. So other than being a bit fiddly and a few tired fingers, and there's actually a couple of blisters on the colleague that was really on it all day, it's been done. It's all gone back together now, and I think it looks great. Let me know in the comments what you think. Does it look better like this or with the wrap? I mean, it does look absolutely stunning like this. This with the big white calipers, the black wheels, the black roof and all that kind of thing. I think it looks stunning. So I'm a bit in love with this car again now. Obviously just looking fresh and young again. So, you know, will I sell it, will I not? We'll have to wait and see on that because it keeps tempting me back into things. But anyway, it was fairly simple essentially to de-wrap the car. Some bits took longer than probably they took to wrap, but it looks nice and fresh like this again now. So that's it for this video, but just stay tuned. We're going to show the full process of it being peeled back and washed down clean again. And you'll see that it did take a little while to do. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another video coming very soon. Hey everyone, thanks for watching our videos. If you like our content and want to see more, don't forget to not only subscribe but also hit the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any new videos as they're uploaded. Plus, we're also on Instagram, just look up R Simons or RSEV. We're on Facebook and Twitter. So lots of news, stories and things as we go on each one of those channels.